subscribe. Thank you. A big shout to Magnos. A big shout to Minja. Minja. Let's go. Please put your name on the comment section. I give you a shout out. A big shout out to Maya. Shout out to Oliva. A big shout out to Amelia. A big shout out to Zara. A big shout out to Milena. Shout out to Nina. Shout out to Shibi.
Finish one question that you used to.
Shout out to CJ. Guys, let's go like and sub. Let's go. Please put down your name on the comment section. A big shout out to Henry. A big shout out to Shrek. Shout out to Daniel. Shout out to Tro. Shout out to Shibi. Shout out to Split. Shout out to Oli. Shout out to Jenny. Shout out to Romy. Shout out to Vasilisa. I'm good, thank you. A big shout out to Ima. Shout out to Isaac May Balis. Shout out to Muhammad Isa. Thank you so much. A big shout out to Mark Victory. Shout out to Lois. Shout out to Shrek. Happy birthday to you, Nick. Yeah, can we please go like and sub? Thank you so much. A big shout out to Julie. A big shout out to Shrek. A big shout out to Amaya. Hi, Hannah. Shout out to Molly. Shout out to Jaina. Happy birthday, Julie. A big shout out to Herin. Thank you so much. A big shout out to Daisy. I sub and like. A big shout out to Fatima. Shout out to Noel. Thank you for liking and for subbing. Shout out to Shania. A big shout out to Olivia. A big shout out to Seed. Shout out to Iyese. Shout out to Vicky. A big shout out to Hapa.
You have to start talking.
Shout out to Wheeler. Shout out to Sky. A big shout out to Heart. You're welcome. Shout out to Mike. A big shout out to Enaya. Shout out to Julie. Shout out to Lily. A big shout out to Mark Victoria. Mark Victory. Shout out to Albie. Shout out to Jaden. Shout out to Pula. Guys, let's go. Let's go like and sub. Let's go like and sub. Shout out to Bubble. Shout out to Max. Shout out to Omra. A big shout out to Nana. A big shout out to Paisley. Shout out to Vicky. Shout out to Inaya. Shout out to Amy. Shout out to Zainab. Shout out to Auntie. Shout out to Benjamin in Dodge. Nice to meet you. Please like and subscribe. Thank you. A big shout out to 9. A big shout out to Fadak. Shout out to Zozo. Shout out to Mangi. Shout out to Victor. Shout out to Kiki. Shout out to 9. Shout out to Ava. Shout out to Mangi. Shout out to Rowan. A big shout out to Nina. Shout out to Mila. Shout out to Nuwara. Shout out to Pula. Shout out to Scores. Shout out to Mila. Shout out to Leo. Shout out to Milena. Shout out to Owen. A big shout out to Ailey. Shout out to Olivia.
6.
Shout out to Adam. Shout out to Joel. Shout out to Scarlett.
Give me the lead.
Shout out to Joel. Shout out to Mariam.
Why did you put that in?
Happy birthday to you.
You stinky mouth.
Nick, it's absolutely up to you. A big shout out to Stisana. Shout out to Prophet. Shout out to Miha. Shout out to Maya Taylor. Shout out to Mangi Rose. Shout out to Ashia. Shout out to Brittany. Shout out to Ivy. Shout out to Nayo. A big shout out to Amaya. I sub. Can you please my name? A big shout out to Paul. A big shout out to Rowan. A big shout out to Shano. Emini. Shout out to Weather. A big shout out to Caroline. Guys, let's go. A big shout out to Evelina. Shout out to Anton. Shout out to Adam Ashgar. Shout out to Malak. Shout out to Alexandra. A big shout out to Trinity. Yeah, can we please go like and subscribe? Thank you. Shout out to Emmy. Please let's go like and subscribe. A big shout out to Susanna. Shout out to Kelly. Shout out to Sophia. Shout out to Kim Lord. A big shout out to Sasha. Shout out to Kelly. Shout out to Alas. Shout out to AD. Shout out to Cathy. Shout out to Pool. Highs. Lily. A big shout out to Never. Shout out to David. A big shout out to Zoya. Shout out to Pakiza.
this one, please.
Shout out to Hi.
30.
Shout out to Cameron.
Okay.
A big shout out to PC. A big shout out to Alas.
What do you think is remove from 12 to give
Yeah, guys, let's go.
39.
2 decimal place.
2. 39.
Yes, sir. Is it now?
So all those other zeros just clear everything. Me, what do
Ooh.
Since it's more than 5.
A big shout out to Kiki.
You said 39. It's 39 2 decimal place.
A big shout out to Ashley.
I forgot 2 decimal place.
A big shout out to Nila. A big shout out to Ella and Rose. A big shout out to Noah. Shout out to Zaina. Shout out to Augusta. Shout out to Sophia. A big shout out to Malak. Shout out to Robin, Thomas, Mona. Shout out to Olivia. Shout out to Sophia. Shout out to Julia. Shout out to Adehiti. Shout out to Gabriela.
Give it a 2 decimal place again.
Shout out to Amaya.
3, 8, 4, 6.
2 decimal place.
Shout out to Liz. Shout out to Salom. Shout out to Aaron. Shout out to Julie. Shout out to Bonnie. Shout out to Inaya. Shout out to Zoo. Shout out to Harry. RM. Shout out to Laura. Big shout out to Diana. Shout out to Keliana.
Just coffee.
Shout out to Isabel. Shout out to Diana. Shout out to Isabel. Shout out to Laura. Shout out to Sophia. Shout out to Painting. Shout out to Aya. A big shout out to Painting. A big shout out to Mustafa. Shout out to Lexi. Shout out to Looking. Shout out to Paris. Shout out to Lily Star. A big shout out to Zena. Shout out to Gracie. Shout out to Anthony. Shout out to Zoe. Shout out to Adam Asgar. Shout out to Anthony. Shout out to Davino. Shout out to Mia Jones. Shout out to Kaylee. Shout out to Nidhi. Shout out to Evie. Shout out to Junior.
12 minus.
Shout out to Abuja.
What is 12?
Shout out to Cash Zoe.
How is it 10?
Shout out to Rebecca.
How it's 10 because
Shout out to Bed.
I have 12 now. I have 12 for Kiki, and I break to equals 10.
You see, where is this 7 coming from? See,
A big shout out to
minus
Dream.
7. It's not 2.
Namaste, Nitya. How are you, dear? Shout out to Valerie. Hope you're good.
Remove 7.
A big shout out to Nora. Nice to see you here again. Shout out to Valerie. Shout out to Mimi. Shout out to Chemi. Shout out to Anas. Shout out to Yasmin. Thank you so much, darling. A big shout out to Billy. A big shout out to Yasin. Shout out to Lone Shonda. Let's go. A big shout out to Yafi. Happy birthday, Yafi. Shout out to Heaven. Shout out to Needhi. Shout out to Dustin.
Kiki, come inside the bed. Carry your things.
A big shout out to Zachary.
I need to be writing. Move your book.
Shout out to Shania. Shout out to Toby. Yeah, can we please put our name on the comment section back to back? Please let's like and subscribe. Thank you. A big shout out to Sue. Shout out to Pristine. You sound sad. Someone said, are you okay? Yeah, I think I'm okay. Yeah, I think somehow. A big shout out to Toby. A big shout out to Lexi. A big shout out to Aveline. A big shout out to Amra. A big shout out to Milam. Let's be grateful. We thank God for everything. Yeah. Said my eyes look swollen. Yeah, I observed that in the morning. Yeah, my eyes was puffy. I don't know. I just woke up and it was puffy here. So I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why, but it's gone down now. A big shout out to Sonny and Cody. Shout out to Alena. Yeah. Shout out to Julia. No, it's like when I woke up, I slept, woke up. I slept, woke up, and there was puffy. A big shout out to Kalia Topuja. What time is it here? It is 7:50. Shout out to Ashma. Yeah, let's be grateful. Exactly. A big shout out to Lily. Shout out to Molly. Shout out to Nidhi. Shout out to Jackson. Shout out to Ausu. A big shout out to Asmi. Why did you report Adam Bola? What happened? Because I didn't see anything. What happened? A big shout out to Mark. A big shout out to Zara. A big shout out to Paisley. A big shout out to Mama Mark. I'm in the UK. A big shout out to Legend. Shout out to Mirab. Shout out to Anaya. Shout out to Tama. Yeah, someone said I should drink salt water. Why? Why do you want me to drink salt water? Catherine, is it to clear my eyes or what? or to clear my system. A big shout out to Anthony. Shout out to Eliana. Okay, if it wasn't, please do eyes in under eyes. It helps to reduce eye strain and we relax it. Okay. Okay, thank you so much, Nitia. Yeah, thank you so much. A big shout out to Paris. Shout out to Tahila. Or should I put like cucumber? I don't know. Either I should put cucumber on it. I don't know. Yeah, I'll make more research anyways on it, so I will know the problem. Girl, I love your hair. Thank you so much.
Look at this. Look at this.
Guys, let's go like and subscribe. We have 8 more minutes to go. Yeah, just 8 more minutes, but I'll be back anyways. I'll be back when it's 10. A big shout out to Lena. You're so funny. I don't know. Honestly. A big shout out to Nelly. Shout out to Amelia. A big shout out to Shibi. A big shout out to Liba.
It's 1 hour past the time I wanted to stop.
A big shout out to Alisa. Shout out to Jamie.
What question are you on?
What's your favorite color? I'll say white. A big shout out to Jasmine. Shout out to Ima. Shout out to Naya. Shout out to Libby. Shout out to Lee. Big shout out to Emily Rose. Shout out to Mata. Please don't hate your life, okay? A big shout out to Shuni. Just stay Shumi. Yeah, just stay around people that that care about you. It can be your family, because your family will always tell you what is right. But some friends will just tell you, yeah, just do anything you want to do with your life. They might lure you negatively. A big shout out to Zoe. A big shout out to Sarah. Please be happy with your life. A big shout out to Alicia. Why are you not happy? What's the problem? A big shout out to Paige.
I would like to play game for 30 minutes.
A big shout out to Fatima. Shout out to Braille. You will not walk away. That is also a question I ask you. How many questions you can do? Shout out to Nora. Shout out to Scarlett. Shout out to Binenga. Shout out to Aihunji. Shout out to Vidnet. Put it back. Shout out to Hannah. A big shout out to Sienna. I wish I was never born. No, don't say that to yourself. A big shout out to Sienna. Kiki, put that in back. It is dangerous. A big shout out to Ali. Yeah, please, we shouldn't forget to like and to sub. Shout out to Kaholi. Shout out to Jessica. Shout out to David. Shout out to Zoe. Shout out to Julia. Shout out to Rayleigh. Shout out to Abby. Shout out to Zoe. Shout out to Lee Luca. Shout out to Ava. Happy David for life. Maybe shout out to Kelly. Yeah, Nitia, I'm from Nigeria. Maybe shout out to Lizzie. Shout out to David. Yeah, if I'm not pronouncing it right, can you please teach me? Or write on the comment section how to sound it. That will help. A big shout out to Lexi, Naomi, Sham. Happy birthday, Rainy. Shout out to Blades. Shout out to Elisha. Shout out to Ahmed. Oluwade Masa over them all. Shout out to Nadine. You're welcome. Please let's like and let's subscribe. Yeah, let's go subscribe. We have less than 2 minutes. Shout out to Kaylee. Shout out to Denmark. Shout out to Savannah. Shout out to Ariana. Christmas is over. We have 1 more minute. Thank you so much, guys. I'll be back for the final streaming for today. So I'll be leaving now. Thank you so much. Please, if you have not subscribed, please go subscribe so that you can see me again today and always. Please, if you have not subscribed, please go subscribe. I'll be back soon. Then I'll give you a shout out.
Bye.
Okay, please go subscribe so that when I come back, I'll give you a shout out. Yeah, please go subscribe so when I come back, I'll give you a shout out. Okay.
Bye.
She wants to say bye. Bye. Bye, guys.